Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. And here is your WWE news for June 13th, 2019. Surprisingly, this week's edition of SmackDown Live was the highest-rated original program. The show received a 0.6 share of the 18 to 49 age demographic, keeping steady with the same numbers from last week. Though the company didn't increase its share of this demographic, even holding steady is good news, after Raw the night prior became one of the least viewed non-holiday episodes in the show's 26-year history. Speaking more about numbers, the June 11 edition of the Blue brand reached 1.93 million homes, which is more than Raw did in its third hour this week. That being said, this number is still about 86,000 fewer than SmackDown reached the week prior. The show was still the fifth most watched cable original for the day though, being beaten only by the usual Fox News shows and MSNBC's Rachel Maddow. While winning the night in the ratings is good, WWE will still need to make some serious changes, as since WrestleMania 35, the number of viewers has floated around the 2 million mark, something WWE is desperately wanting to change. Speaking of SmackDown, one of the Blue brand's former general managers is in the news this week, as Stephanie McMahon has spoken publicly about the possibility of women wrestling in Saudi Arabia. The nation is known for their strict laws on women, and there have been no women's matches as part of the WWE's decade-long deal with the Kingdom, though that recently nearly changed. According to reports, the company was told that women would be allowed to compete, and even flew out Alexa Bliss and Natalya for the show, though clearly the match didn't take place. Speaking at the Celebrating Women in Sports luncheon yesterday, McMahon spoke about the women being allowed to compete in Abu Dhabi in 2017, and how this was a milestone for the women of WWE. The match, which saw Alexa Bliss retain her Raw Women's title against Sasha Banks, was admittedly a huge step for equal rights in wrestling. McMahon said, "A chant broke out in the arena of both men and women chanting, 'This is hope, this is hope,' which is not your typical WWE chant. And there were tears in the eyes of little girls in the front row because again, they saw what could possibly be. And we've been promised that we will be a part of the forefront of change that's coming in Saudi." Whether this promise will be kept or not remains to be seen, though WWE is set to return to Saudi Arabia this fall and twice a year until the contract ends in 2027. With the Greatest Royal Rumble, Crown Jewel, and Super Showdown all marred in controversy, we can only hope that WWE are able to bring women's wrestling one day to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. One women's wrestler fans haven't seen in Saudi Arabia, or the United States for that matter, is Nia Jax, as the former Raw Women's Champion has continued to focus on rehabilitating her damaged knees. After tearing both of her ACLs earlier this year, Jax is expected to be gone from the ring for the best part of the year, though that hasn't deterred the Australian-born star's optimism. Recently, Nia has revealed that everything seems to be going fine with her healing. Great news for her and for the WWE Universe, as whether they love her or hate her, Jax has made for one of the greatest female heels in recent years. While Jax may not be appearing on WWE anytime soon, the same can be said for MMA star Chael Sonnen, who recently dropped some huge truth bombs during the Ariel Helwani show. According to the Fyter, WWE offered him a huge amount of money to no-show his second fight against Anderson Silva at UFC 148 in July 2012, and followed this up by offering a cool $5 million to the American Gangster to bring his belt to Monday Night Raw. Sonnen has described himself as the People's Champ in the past, so a matchup against WWE's People's Champ The Rock would be a sight to see, though we're not sure if the Brahma Bull would be willing to take the time out of his busy acting schedule to get obliterated by Sonnen, no matter how much the company were willing to pay. Some frankly bizarre news now, as it seems that What Culture Wrestling's Simon Miller may have bitten off more than he can chew. The British personality has had an incredible journey from presenter to professional wrestling, though his interview skills probably aren't going to save him when he takes on Sami Callihan next week. In case you didn't know, the pair do have a history, as Callihan challenged Miller to a match at Pro Wrestling Revolver's Pancakes and Piledrivers 4. The duo are building up the hype on Twitter, and though we, as a fellow wrestling YouTube channel, would love to see the underdog come out on top, we can only say good luck, Simon, you're gonna need it. Another name that is making a big splash on the indie scene is Shawn Spears, as the former Tye Dillinger recently signed with All Elite Wrestling. Despite telling the media that he hadn't signed after appearing at the Casino Battle Royale at Double or Nothing, things seem to have changed for the former Tye Dillinger. On the latest episode of the Road to Fyter Fest, Cody Rhodes revealed Spears had recently signed and said the Perfect 10 could eventually become a player coach for the company. Spears has also revealed in an interview with Chris Van Vliet that his appearance at Double or Nothing happened on the day after his 90-day non-compete clause expired, and said how WWE was gracious in letting him go quickly, as even waiting another day to release him would have kept him from the show. And finally, we have some uncomfortable news to report, as former WWE and TNA star Tyrus has been removed from Fox Nation's Un-PC show following sexual harassment allegations made by host Britt McHenry. The former Brodus Clay, Tyrus is accused of sending unwanted and unsolicited text messages with lewd sexual comments on multiple occasions, according to the report. Acting swiftly, Fox pulled Tyrus from the show, though has also given the super heavyweight his own platform called Nuff Said. These allegations shouldn't come as too much of a shock, as Fox News sources have told the Daily Beast that Tyrus has a history of making offensive remarks and jokes, with one female Fox employee saying, "He's got a wild sense of humor, if we're being generous." Tyrus did not respond to a request to comment on the allegations, though Fox News has released a statement saying, "While we are not at liberty to discuss the details of any employee matter, we follow strict protocols when matters such as these are brought to our attention, and we make no exceptions. The process works because of the extensive systems and measures we have instituted." Outside of splitting the Un-PC hosting duo up, it's unclear whether the network has taken any disciplinary actions against Tyrus following the allegations, and giving the former superstar his own show doesn't seem to be too bad for him. Tyrus is just the latest in decades of allegations of sexual harassment at Fox, with huge personalities including Bill O'Reilly and Fox News founder Roger Ailes resigning from their roles due to sexual harassment allegations coming to light. It'll be interesting to see what Tyrus does next in his career, as it seems this story is far from over. Well guys, that's the news for today. Drop your comments below as usual. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. And also don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, thank you for watching.